Hey, WaddSolen here, and I just wanted to make a video talking about this whole farce at the moment about the N-word, nigger. I'm not saying it in a racist context, so don't start. There's recently been this whole thing circulating about it, mainly brought up because of iDubbbz going up to that tana bitch and like saying, say nigger, like getting a photo with her. And then, I mean, she's said it a shit ton of times in the past, and then start saying, oh, I was only young, I didn't understand what it meant, even though it was only 2 years ago. She's, acting like she's so offended, and everyone's so offended about this. I mean, it's iDubbbz, okay? And fair enough, say she doesn't know iDubbbz. Still, it's like, come on. I mean, there was a whole thing with Pewdiepie and other YouTubers, all this N-word thing. This seems to be the big scandal at the moment. But it doesn't really make sense, right? Because that word is used all the time in non-racist contexts for jokes and things, all over social media and the internet. It's like look at this variety of memes. I mean, we're constantly being bombarded with it. We're constantly bombarded with just shit using this word, and then you get people trying to dictate when it can and can't be used. Then obviously the main problem is that iDubbbz is white, but it seems that in this overly PC world, no matter what race you are or anything, you can't say anything. But we get this whole bombardment with it, and then you're not actually allowed to say it. Now, I'm not saying I want to go around to say it. I'm saying, why should a word be okay in some contexts, and why should it be okay for black people to use? As long as it's not in a racial context. Why is it okay for black people to use it, but not white people to use it? That in itself is racism, surely. But yeah, I just wanted to make a small video, talking about it, because it does seem to be some big farce that's being, publicised more and more and more. And I mean, it's a bit ludicrous, really. I mean, who really cares in this day and age anyway? It's not like Of Mice and Men, where people only refer to crooks as it. It's just another thing for people to moan about. And in this overly PC world that's just getting more and more PC, eventually no one will be able to say anything. It's really agitating. It's like, even if stuff is done for comedy, even if it's offensive comedy, which iDubbbz is, which most of the internet is, obviously it will get backlash, but nowadays it gets so much backlash from so many people, and it's almost like offensive content and that, isn't allowed whatsoever. YouTube have put their advertiser-friendly guidelines. It's like, it doesn't allow swearing, and it doesn't allow all this shit. It's like they're just trying to water down all the content. They're just trying to water down and ruin things more and more and more and more and more, until YouTube's just going to be some fucking children's thing, and everyone's going to be making fucking Elsa and Spider-Man videos like, even Burberry? I also want to apologise because I've got a bit of a sore throat and a bit of a cold at the moment, so I apologise for my voice being a bit croaky. I'm sure the distortion probably, you probably couldn't tell anyway. That's my rant over, really. And again, I know it seems like I'm cashing in or whatever. Well, I'm not really cashing in, I don't make any money, but it seems like I'm, using popular topics and things that are going around at the moment. But really it's just, I'm in the YouTube community, as a viewer or whatever. I'm not really a part of it. I mean, technically I am, just on a very small scale. I just feel inspired to get my point across in a video, and this channel is whatever I want it to be. And also, I realised during the week, with my gaming in the background, for this video and the last video and for many videos, Zula Europe is the game that I'm playing. It's a very good game. I only really play that. I'm getting GTA soon. But yeah, I'm going completely off topic. I noticed that my channel, it looks a lot like one of the commentary channels now, because I've got the gaming and, me talking about these popular topics. Well, not popular topics, but you know what I mean. I kind of I just don't want to be construed as a commentary channel. I mean, technically I am a commentary channel, as there is only a commentary, but you are seeing gaming, but my channel's never intended to be that. It will never be that. I have no interest in becoming some part of the drama circles, well, say I get dragged into it for some kind of reason, then I won't have any choice. I just don't want to, because it's a very bad thing to be a commentary channel. I mean, I remember when I was subbed to Pyro Cynical when he used to make montage parodies, and then I saw his first video where he decided to become a commentary channel, and I think I unsubscribed maybe a few days afterwards. I didn't want anything to do with that. Like I say, people need to really chill out about this use of the N-word, and, well, not so much chill out, they need to make a decision, if is this word offensive, yes or no? Should we still use it, yes or no? And then, if the word should be used, depending on the context, why can't it be used, universally? I mean, in this modern day and age, it's become like a term of phrase now, and it's like used in sentences, as an ending, like man or bro or dude or whatever. It's used, and it has been for a long time, but it's much more widely used now. And I feel like the negative connotations have been stripped away from it a lot now. I mean, most of the time, I'd say nowadays, 70% of the time, it's not being used in a racist context. It's being used as just in a sentence or, for whatever reason. And it normally is just referring to someone else nowadays. It'll be like, look at this nigger or whatever, and it'll just be some guy, doing something stupid or whatever. And if you're offended by me using the word, get a grip. It's not being used in a racist context. And, I honestly don't know. It's just a bit ridiculous. Everything that's going on, everyone, calling out, Pewdiepie and all these people for using it. And it's like, come on, man. So yeah, I'll see you next time. I'm back into the role of making videos now. So I've got myself going, and I'm going to carry on, once every weekend. That could be Saturday, Friday, Sunday, one of those days. Anyway, sorry this video has gone a bit off topic.